Yes, that's not bad at all.
Hi, honey. We're at the Hale Theater getting ready to watch Footloose. Can't wait. Hello and happy Monday. I'm going on another lunch date. I could get used to this life. It's pretty good. Now watch me get taller. Woo. I'm moving my seat. I am meeting my girlfriends again at Postino's, which is such good food. And I got cut off because I turned on my book. Oops. Anyway, when I get home, I'm going to do a little bit of schoolwork, I think, because it's coming, you guys. School's coming. I also planned a vacation. I'm super excited. I get to go see Katie, but that's not for a little while. So I will update you when I get home. I know I didn't post yesterday. I'm just going to do probably one a week. I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of crazy because I have more time, but less to talk about, maybe. Not really. I have a lot to talk about, but, you know, not teaching stuff necessarily. I do have a book haul to show you. I went after our Barnes & Noble book date the other day. My son's girlfriend and I went to Goodwill to a different one. We're way over by where we were, and I got some really good books. So I will show you those and what I got from Barnes & Noble. Maybe I'll do that later. Anyway, talk to you soon. Bye. Just wanted to do a quick update on the mustard greens. Look at them. They look fantastic. Not sure what happened with team right side here, but team left side's going strong. So, super happy about that. And we have a lounging lady out here. What you doing, Archer? Was it nice in the sun, baby? You're crazy, but I love you. And I'm vlogging from the car again. I am now going to meet my teaching partner friend, and we are going to do some school stuff. So we're meeting at Starbs, and we're going to just work on the computers and do some of the things and plan some of the stuff. So I will eventually catch up with you later. Bye. Hello, I'm back. I have been doing a lot of reading lately and just wanted to show you some of the things that I grabbed during a last Goodwill book haul. So this first book I wanted to tell you about, I have not bought. I checked out from the library, but I'm on a Jennifer Weiner kick, and I don't know why, but this book was really good. This one was one of my favorites so far by her. Let me read you the blurb. Oh, my book receipt there. Daisy Shoemaker, can't sleep, or Schumacher, not sure, don't care. With a thriving cooking business, full schedule of volunteer work, and a beautiful home in the Philadelphia suburbs, she should be content. But her teenage daughter is rebelling, her husband can be distant, her work can feel trivial, and she's lost the only real friend she's ever had. Still, Daisy knows that she's got it good, so why is she up all night? As Daisy starts receiving misdirected emails meant for a woman named Diana Starling, whose address is just one punctuation mark off, she imagines a more glamorous single lady life miles away from her own. While Daisy's driving carpools, Diana is traveling the world. While Daisy's making dinner, Diana's making plans to reorganize corporations. An apology leads to an invitation, and the two women meet and become friends, but as they get closer, they learn that their connection was not completely accidental. Who is Diana, and what does she want with Daisy? From the manicured main line of Philadelphia to the wild beaches of the Outer Cape, Jennifer Weiner's vibrant wit and brilliant observations bring to life the story of two strangers who find they can only move forward with their lives by confronting their shared past. So good. Anyway, wow. that I literally just finished it like 5 minutes ago, and I was like, oh, I've got to talk about it. You will like it if you like Jennifer Weiner's writing style, if you like books. This one has a bit of a not controversial, current theme, and I literally can't say anything or it will not ruin the book, but it would give away way too much. So just know that there's something in it that is kind of a currently a thing being looked at by lots of people. I don't know. I can't say anything else. Just try it. It's great. Okay, now I'm going to show you the books that I got when my son's girlfriend and I, first of all, we went to Barnes & Noble. Ooh, that book is in the other room. I'll get it. And then we went to the Goodwill because I'd never been to the one close to where we were at the Barnes & Noble. So I thought, why not? Let's just check it out. And they had tons of books. Anyway, this first one is just going to be, I feel like, a cute summer read. Summer's dwindling, and I'm not happy about that. But anyway, Kiss My Cupcake. I mean, what's not to love, right? They had planned every Instagram-worthy moment of her cupcake and cocktail shop launch down to the tiniest detail. What didn't she plan on? Blah, blah, blah. Just like, you know, cute little romancy kind of thing. The next one I bought is this one. This one has been on my list for a while now to read, and I just have not. Oh my goodness, please don't start yawning. I am not tired. I have been experiencing headaches lately, which is one of the reasons I haven't been filming. I just haven't felt great. But I'm not sick. I'm just it's the weather. We're having monsoons. So anyway, Lucy Foley, Hunting Party is the other book that she wrote that I wanted to read. This one though more. I wanted to read it more. I'll read you the blurb. It's the wedding of the year, but someone won't survive it. Ooh, love how that starts. On a remote island off the coast of Ireland, guests gather to celebrate the wedding of Jules Keegan and Will Slater. Will is a rising television star, handsome and charming. Jules is a smart, ambitious magazine publisher. Though the sea is a little choppy and the cell service spotty, their wedding is everything you'd expect a young power couple. Designer dress, 4-tiered cake, boutique whiskey, vintage champagne. Every detail has been curated to perfection. All that's left to orchestrate is the happiness. But perfection is for plans, and people are all too human. It's not long after the cake is cut and the champagne popped. That resentments and petty jealousies come out. Worse yet, the latest barometer reading shows the weather has shifted from fair to changeable, and dark clouds are looming overhead. Everyone on the island has a secret. Everyone has a motive, and someone won't leave this wedding alive. Dun, dun, dun. Anyway, sorry, but that one sounds really good. Then next up are these two. Now, I have this book that I bought on Audible. I started listening to it, but I just wasn't into it. So this one is The Killing of Crazy Horse. If you know Bill O'Reilly's series, he goes, the killing of turned me off for a really long time. I'm like, I don't want to hear how people die, but it's history, and they're really good and well-written books. It's him and Martin Dugard, and really good historical lessons, you know what I mean. It's history, people. And so it's interesting and a little history lesson. That's what I meant when I said lessons to be taught, history lessons. So this one I bought hard copy of, and this one I have not read or listened to. This is the Brutal Struggle for American Independence, and also Bill O'Reilly and Martin Dugard. I have read, let's see, Killing Jesus. That was a really wow. Killing Kennedy, Killing the Mob, who else did he kill? Killing Reagan. Did I read that one? I feel like I listened to it. And there might have been another one. So I want to have the hard copies too, because I want to be able to go back and look. There's stuff in them. I just opened this one, but there's like, you know, pictures and in this case, maps and just information that I don't remember. I mean, I can only hold so much information. I got to know where my car keys are. So anyway, I bought those because I want the hard copies of the either ones I've listened to or this is a headache, you know that, right? I'm not bored or tired. The ones I've either listened to or read before but had checked out from the library. Okay, now we get into some kid books. And I love them because they're good. By the way, all of these books, and there were more. I gave one or two to my son. I paid $20 for all of these books. I mean, this right here is a $30 book, you know, US $30. So to spend $20 on all of them plus a chair full more that I'll show you, plus some that aren't pictured here because I've given them away. Okay, this first kiddo book is the Press Start series, which I bought some of and love. It's the Owl Branches, a series or offshoot. And this one is book 5 in the series. So I don't remember which ones I own, but I checked out the first 2 just to see if it would be a series I thought my kids would like. They will love them. And I've written 2 or 3 now book studies for them. So I bought this one. I'll write the book study and stick it in my classroom library. This next book, I'm pretty much as excited as I think some of my girls and or boys will be when I put this in my library. It's the American Girl cooking book, recipes for delicious snacks, meals, and more. I love the American Girl so much. Same thing, history lessons. Oh my gosh, and told in such a phenomenal way. So here we have guacamole and star chips. I mean, come on. I want some of that. And then what do we have here? We just have some cute little kids eating their goodies. And I just thought, rosemary roast chicken. I don't know why these recipes are in there. I just know that it looks adorable. Let's see, this, I'm trying to see if they have any connection to the, like the books. I'm sure they do somehow. I don't know. This is what we're having one night soon. Greek pitas. We're not putting any Euro meat in it though because we couldn't find any. They didn't sell it at Sprouts. They don't sell it anymore except for in a kit. And I already had all the veggies and the pitas and I didn't need all the things in the kit. So we're just gonna grill chicken and put chicken in ours. So I do think, and it's a Williams-Sonoma, which is cool too, but I do think the girls and boys will love that. Next, I believe I have copies of this one, but it was in perfect condition and it's just cool. So you can learn a little bit about meteors and you know how I love a National Geographic kids book. Next, this one at first, there's a little heart sticker on it. Hold on, I took it off because there. I hem and hawed about this one, but then it was like $2, so let's not waste too much of our time, right? It's a nice hardcover, $17 originally, and it is absolutely, it doesn't even look like anybody had ever opened it. Women Who Dared, 52 stories of fearless daredevils, adventurers, and rebels. The reason I hem and hawed is because a lot of them were people I'd never heard of before, and I thought, I don't know, what are we going to be reading about here? But I will read through it a little bit more, and I'm assuming, you know how that gets us in trouble, but I'm assuming that we're not going to be doing or hearing anything inappropriate for 3rd grade, but I will definitely make sure before I put it out there. Like this, this is the gal who went over Niagara Falls in a barrel. I mean, you know, don't try this at home, but other than that, I think it's pretty okay. Bessie Coleman, know about her. Anyway, I thought that was kind of cool. And 52 means 1 a week, so, you know, whatever. Not school weeks, don't. No. This next one, we do a whole unit. Our Benchmark Advanced does a whole unit on weather. And so Gail Gibbons is a favorite for so many reasons, but this is weather words and what they mean. And I thought this would be awesome to go along with our unit, just to put in my little current book, bin that I have out. Cloud names. I just think it's cool. And it's nonfiction. Which is a lesson in and of itself, how pictures like this can also be nonfiction, not just photographs. So anyway, I thought that was a cool book. Next, I love books about math. I love books about, just teaching anything really. But this one is called Millions, Billions, and Trillions, Understanding Big Numbers by David A. Adler, illustrated by Edward Miller, and it's just cool. It talks about very big numbers, and although we don't get into that big of a number, why would I hold kids back from knowing about them, right? So this is another one that will be going into my library. Okay, the next one that I got, I feel like I might already have, but I don't know. I don't think I've seen it in quite a while. So I may have either given it away, lost it, maybe I didn't ever really have it, A River Ran Wild by Lynn, either Sherry or Cherry. And this one is, okay, it says, from the author of the beloved classic, The Great Kapok Tree. Most of us know that one. If you're a teacher, I'm betting you do. If you don't, check it out, buy it. It's so good. This is a story of restoration and renewal. Learn how the modern day descendants of both the European settlers and Nashua Indians were able to combat pollution and restore the beauty of the Nashua River and its environment. So just a great book. And I mean, the pictures, whoo, are amazing. Did you like that? Woo, look at that. Look at that. I'm just gonna go like that. Just gorgeous. I love a good picture. And another thing that I love, look around the edges of the book, all the pictures. Isn't that just cool? It reminds me a little bit of The Mitten by Jan Brett, how she does the pictures, not quite in the same way, but very similarly. So that is one that I can't wait to add to my library. 2 more to go that are for my library at school. This one, thought I had something on me. I do, it's the sticker I peeled off the book. This one is Usborne. I don't know if I say that right, but that's how I say it. See Inside Your Body. And it's really cool. I checked out all the pages just to make sure we were 3rd grade appropriate, and we are. Just cool. Lift the flaps. What I do with these a lot of times is I keep them up at my desk, and the kids are allowed to check it out from me, keep it on their desk, use it, read it, and then they return it to me instead of the library, and then I check it out to the next person. That way we don't have it just kind of traveling and getting, smushed and trashed. So this page doesn't even look like the flaps have ever been opened. So this was like a brand new book. I paid $2. Kind of amazing. Brain power, anyway, just looks pretty cool, right? Your senses, all about your taste and those kind of senses, drinking and peeing. Fun. Anyway, so this is a good 3rd grade book for my classroom. And the last one. I am so excited about this book. I may not bring it in for a while because I really want to just keep it here. No, I just want to look at it all the time. It's beautiful. It is not old, but it was made to look old. I can't remember when it was published. Don't you wish you could see it? I bet you do. Hold please. I'm trying to find the publishing date. Oh, I remember now. I don't remember where I did find it, if I even did at all. Maybe I didn't. Yes, I did. 2020. Okay, here it is. Ta-da! Look at this big old book. This big old book didn't have a tag on it when I went to purchase it, and I told the lady, I really want it. It didn't have a tag. Can I still buy it? She said, sure. In fact, I'll give it to you for $1, our special price today. $1. This is a $30 book. $30 US. And it is so beautiful. So It's called 50 Adventures in the 50 States, written by Kate Siber or Siber, S-I-B-E-R, illustrated by Lydia Hill, and it's got this, it says wide-eyed. I don't know about that, but that might be the company who published it. I'm not sure. Let's just turn to A for Arizona. That's where I live. Here we are. Look at just how gorgeous. I'm gonna hold it back a little bit so you can see, and I'll go like this. Can you see it? Can you see it? Just absolutely, oh my gosh, amazing pictures and facts. I just turned randomly to, Minnesota, land of my birth, for reals. So look at that. Oh my goodness. And the cover, I mean, the little VW bus. I just love this book so much. So I'm really excited to share this with the kids. I just don't want anything to happen to it because it's so beautiful. So I will really, here's South Carolina. Okay, stop me. I will really protect that one because I just truly do love it so much. Then I did go and grab the book that I bought at Barnes & Noble. What we did is we bought the buy one, get one half off, and we're gonna trade them back and forth. My son's GF and myself. So this one that I kept first is called The Cabin. Says on the back, they think they're invincible. They think they can do and say whatever they want. They think there's no consequences. They've left me no choice. It's time for them to pay for their sins. A weekend partying at a remote cabin is just what Mackenzie needs. She can't wait to let loose with her friends, but a crazy night of fun leaves two of them dead, murdered. With no sign of a forced entry or struggle, suspicion turns to the 5 survivors. Someone isn't telling the truth, and Mackenzie's first mistake, assuming the killing is over. Dun, dun, dun. So that's the one I picked first, and I cannot remember the name of the other book we bought. I can't remember, but when it's my turn to read it, I'll show you. So anyway, that is mostly what I've been doing. I've been reading. I've done a couple of book studies that I've put in my Teachers Pay Teachers store. I'm doing good on the juice wagon. I've been drinking the green juice. It's been, you know what? I think it's been 1 full week. Yeah. Since my video. That was the first day or the day after, one of those two, that I started it, and so far so good. I am eating less normal than normal, if that makes any sense. Like I'm not eating like a bunch of sweets. I had peanut M&Ms one time, one little cup thing, but other than that, I haven't snacked on like, sweets really. I have been making a delicious, you're gonna laugh, a delicious dish. Okay, it's not a dish, a delicious appetizer that when I've met my friends for lunch twice this summer already, and we're going again in September, we've met at Postino's, and if you have one of those by you, if you've been there, it's very yum. So they have this appetizer that comes on one of their boards, and it is on little tiny toast guys, brie, figs, and apples. So I've been making that here at home for like I don't know, I guess I'd call it a lunch. But just spread a tiny bit of brie, which is clearly not vegan or even, a good idea, but it's delicious and who cares? And so then I found at Trader Joe's some fig, it's called fig butter, but it's not butter. It's like jam. It's like fig jam. So it has some sugar in it, added sugars, not a ton, but I spread it very thin and then top it with like super skinny sliced apples, and oh my gosh, it is so good. Thanks a lot, Postino's. So I have had that almost every day, I think, this week. But other than that, I've had flatbread with hummus and tons of vegetables and including arugula. I just got a whole bag of just that because I love it. It's like got a fun nutty flavor that I like. So One night we did have steak, but it was a filet and it was like that big, you know how they are, but that was good. Other than that, I haven't really had meat. No, but I'm not a huge, like I love grilled chicken and salads with chicken in them, but other than that, I'm not a huge meat person really. Like a good burger once in a really long time sounds good. So that part hasn't been too hard. It's just hard to come up with things sometimes to make that we're both gonna like, or that I could alter enough that we both will eat, if that makes sense. I've had quinoa, I've had sweet potatoes, haven't had any eggs just because I haven't, not because I haven't wanted to, but I mean, not because I'm not going to, I just haven't wanted them. So anyway, I am going to go now and work in my craft room a little bit. I have done some more work on school things. I will show you in a future vlog. It's getting close to getting ready to think about maybe going back into my classroom. That's as far as I've gotten. So up and coming will be vlogs of me getting my classroom ready. If you watched the vlogs of the end of the school year, you'll know that I didn't take down really anything, and I don't plan on changing a lot. And mostly that's because I did a lot of new stuff last year and I still love it and I want to keep it that way. I am going to do new things just because every year that's my fun, is just, you know, finding and implementing new things. Some of it will be curriculum, a little bit of it will be decor, but I love what I have going on there now. So I'm not going to take it all down and redo it for no reason, because I still like it. So that is where I am as far as school goes. Crafting, haven't really done much of anything. I do have some shirts that I want to make in the next 2 weeks probably. I am gonna go see Katie. I'm super excited to go see her in Virginia, and then just kind of get back to getting on a schedule a little bit. I just feel a little sick to my stomach saying that because I'm not ready. And by this time every summer, I start to panic a little bit that I'm not ready to go back. I'm not ready to go back. Well, we're only halfway through summer, but I just know that coming up are a lot of stressful kind of days. So I just kind of start to panic, but I'm gonna enjoy every moment. It's gonna be like a thing that you just suck the joy out of. I'm just gonna suck the joy out of summer, and I'm gonna just keep being calm and try to keep my health in mind and just keep doing that. So my next video, I don't know what it will be about. Nobody really does. Probably a little bit of school stuff. Maybe I'll hit a couple of more sales on books. We'll see. But for now, I'm just going to keep reading. If you have any great books that you have read lately, put them in the description, please, or in the the comments. Put them in the comments, because I too would like to hear what you have to read, because I'm always up for suggestions. One thing I was going to mention, my husband and I binge watched Only Murders in the Building. It was written and produced by Steve Martin and Martin Short. It has Selena Gomez in it. It's hilarious. It's so good. And we binge watched that. I saw a post on Facebook that said, Netflix, would you like to watch a 10-hour movie? Me, no, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Why would I ever do that? Netflix, how about a series broken up into 1-hour episodes that you can sit and watch all at once? Me, great, I'm in. That was us. So we watched all of the series in like two sittings, and then there's the beginning of the next season, and there's only 3 episodes. I think we've watched 2 or 1. Anyway, really cute. And there's also Amy, why can't I know you? What's your last name? Amy, Funny girl, Amy. Oh, for Pete's sake, Saturday Night Live Amy is in it, and there's a couple other like comedians. Amy Schumer, right? Yeah, yes. Amy, I'm sure you're watching this, and I apologize for that. That was rude. Amy Schumer? Why doesn't that still sound right? Anyway, she's hilarious. And Sting was in it. Like all these huge names. It was really good. So if you have not watched that, it's on Hulu. So if you have Hulu, it's there. I don't know if it's anywhere else, but I would recommend it if you can watch it. So until next time, I have a headache. Until next time. Okay, so until next time, thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to help me grow my channel. Thank you. Keep your oh my gosh. Remain positive about the world we live in and keep that smile on your face. It's at least one mixed blah. And keep smiling because it makes people wonder what you've been up to. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.